Mistakes in leather crafting. So this is one of the first belts I've made, and as you can see, the buckle is worn out. It's pretty beat up. I put in these Chicago screws. You can see the belt hole right there. I'm not sure what you call that thing. Anyway, that I didn't cut it really very well. That's where I'm finding out some of those stamping cutting tools really can come in handy. As you can see, the Chicago screws are crooked. I made one big thick keeper. I prefer two keepers over one. As you can see, I made the holes wrong for the Chicago screws. This might have been an old belt that I took apart. I don't remember exactly. I like the leather, the black burnishing on the edges. I don't know what the heck happened there. Maybe I found it like that. I don't think I would have boogered it up that bad. Anyway, again, maybe I found this belt. I'm not sure. Somebody gave it to me. I like the belt. I like the colors because of the dark edges, which weren't burnished. I don't know if I tried burnishing those or not. I don't really wear it much. It's kind of lightweight. As you can see, the leather was probably pretty cheap to start with because of all this hairy stuff. What I've learned, whenever you have the hairy stuff like that, it's usually a sign that it was pretty cheap leather, or the tanning process. I don't know, whatever you call it. Again, this is mistakes in leather crafting, not information on leather crafting. As you can see, I cut it at the end. I didn't burnish it. Again, the Chicago screws I put in, which I like because you can take the belt apart. But now that I've been doing this for a little bit, I do prefer the stitching on the keeper and such. I think it just looks more professional. But if you know you're going to change buckles on a belt a lot, the Chicago screws is definitely the way to go. Or even snaps, for that matter. I don't like snaps. I think they just look cheesy. Chicago screws are pretty nice. The only problem with them is I haven't figured out how to, once you put them on, you really have no way of backing them up to really tighten, cinch them down. If there is a way, I don't know. Maybe somebody can share about that. Leave a comment if you want. I mean, they're tight enough, but again, and you can see that this bulge right there is probably because on the keeper I didn't thin it out very well. Again, this might have been one of my first belts, and I think it was an old belt that I tore apart and I tried to just kind of refurbish. I like it. Again, it looks good. Again, I don't wear it very much. It's not a daily, but it's got some good colors to it. Anyway, mistakes in leather crafting. One more project. All right, later.